Hello, guys. And I was thinking a lot about different things, and I decided to be honest in here because I was like, why would I put the mask on, smile, and talk about everything, how everything is going on, and things that I managed to achieve or something? Because, like, it's a life block for me. Like, I always try to get new followers, like I'm asking people to subscribe on my channel and stuff like that, but in the end of the day I'm forgetting why. At least I need it, okay? And I was sitting today, and being honest, I lied to everyone that unfortunately I feel sick and I'm not gonna be able to be at work, even though it's not work right now, because like we're just doing administration things that I'm not even into this processes. Like I have a deadline for this work, but like, and I decided to start sharing about things I'm feeling, okay, because that's the point. You can see me in my home. For the last 5 years, I would say that the word home was the definition for me, because I was traveling around the world. I was living in Moscow for a long time. I moved to Dubai. I lived in the UK for quite a while, but like yeah, and this house, this home, this apartment stopped feeling like home, because you know there's people who saying that home is always about the person, not about like the walls and everything else. I would agree on it, but I can't agree on it because I don't understand what the home means for me. And look at my lungs, very good, very nice. Pur. Yeah, and in the end of the day, this is the apartment where I was growing up. We never moved since my first day on this earth. I lived in this apartment. My family lived in this apartment. My sister, my mother. Before one moment, my dad also lived in here. And a few times when I did come from Dubai to here, I wasn't alone. Like I always had my sister by my side, or with my sister we also had a grandma by our sides. I don't know. And last time we came, it was August, and it felt like fine, I would say, because still you have these habits, you still have these feelings of, okay, I'm waking up in this atmosphere and I know what I'm gonna have in here. Like when I open my eyes, I know that my sister or my mother is gonna come in a few seconds just to say good morning, or to pull my alarms off, or something, or someone is already in the kitchen. You know, like you always have sounds in here, you always had people in here, you always had this love and like comfort and this feeling that fears does not exist. Like the atmosphere was comforting you so much that you didn't think about anything. And since I came here in like in the middle of September, I was like, bro, I'm waking up every day. And first days were so hard because I was waking up, I'm laying in the couch because I'm sleeping on the couch, it's there, and I'm having my phone next to me, and I'm just like, oh, my sister Nesta is gonna come and gonna be so angry at me because they are like going one by one, and I'm not turning them off, or my mother will come and stuff like that, but I'm here alone. And when this understanding comes into your mind, you feel so desperate, like I can't even say anything about that, and it's really hard to go through that. And that's the reason why I didn't post, why I was like in my head so much, because why would people talk about these things, you know? And when my mother died, I was like, I'm not gonna tell anyone. I'm not gonna say it on the YouTube out loud, even though like I have 1 and something subscribers. It's still like a huge pain in my heart, and the point that my heart is still healing from that. I know all of the things are finished when it comes to the death of my mother. People do not talk about that on YouTube, and I don't know, like maybe not that much people at my age facing this situation, but and not everyone who faces these situations are active on social media or something. And you know how weird for me was that it started to happen recently when I'm on my Instagram, I'm watching reels or something, and I'm seeing mothers, like this 30 years old or 25 years old mothers are posting videos, photos, or even edits of their kids or family members who passed away, and they're saying like rest in peace or something. Like for me it sounds so ridiculous. Watching this sounds so ridiculous, because for me it's something that happens in this bubble where you like have everyone you close with, and publishing this or coming out with this news into the... Someone is calling me. I hate these people who's calling for no reason. I just stopped talking and they called for no reason, because I'm waiting for delivery and they probably gonna call me. But anyways, yeah, and that's the reason also why I didn't talk about that. And yesterday when I was watching Maya, I don't know how to correctly pronounce her name, but I'll probably gonna post her picture that you know about who I'm talking. Like I'm watching her video vlogs almost every day, and when she's saying like subscribe and be a part of a family, or like she literally talks to people like to family members or to really close friends. And I really appreciate this, and I think that's the reason why she is so not popular. I wouldn't say popular, because I don't mean it in a bad way or a good way. I like she like in Russia I would say востребованная, but in English I don't even know this word, but I'll translate it somewhere. Yeah, and I was like, so why am I stopping myself? Because my experience, I swear to God, can help a lot of people, I think. Because after this happened, I thought like, oh, in 10 years, on 15 years, or even 20 years, maybe if the YouTube still exists, if nuclear war is not gonna happen, that's gonna be one of the main topic on the YouTube, because this young YouTube bloggers that started their careers like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, not 20, no, okay, 10 years ago, even 5 years ago, they will face this problem of letting people go in the way of dying, you know. And maybe, I don't know, I feel so uncomfortable talking about that, because there's too many things to say about the situation. Because yeah, you don't know from where you should start, which topic you'd better open first, because there is like a funeral thing, there is the thing how how personally I couldn't fall asleep for a long time. Like I was having this issue for like 4 6 months, not 6. I guess for 4 or 5 months straight, I couldn't fall asleep. I couldn't do anything. Like I couldn't physically fall asleep. And so on, and go deeply in there, many things I can say, but is there any reason for me to go deeper? Even last week I had a session with a psychologist, like my therapist that knew me for almost 10 years. Not 10 years, but like I know him for, bro, around 10 years, less than 10 years, but like close to this number. And he wasn't my therapist for this whole time. He was my therapist for like 3 last years, and he knows me well as a person and as a patient and as a person who is going through this. And when this happened, I couldn't even think that I need a therapist. Like, yeah, it would be nice to go and tell someone, but for me, in my mind, it was so hard to even speak about that, because now I still left with this feeling that no one is interested in this. And it's not even about interest, it's about having a need to hear this. Because like, why would you need to hear how I was suffering and struggle with this idea of understanding that my mother is gone? Like, why would you be interested in this? Even if you are my friend, even if you are my best friend, even if I'm calling you brother, even if you are my sister, I don't know. Because like with my cousin, like, we don't talk about that. And I really want to talk about that, because what I feel is that if I'm gonna go inside my head through this again and again and again, telling people how much pain I felt, how much emptiness I experienced, maybe I will start feel better. But why would they need this information? Like, even now, I want to cry. I'm almost crying, but I cannot cry. And I don't know how to let my tears go slide on my cheeks. But yeah, and I was talking to him last week, to my therapist, and I was saying like, yeah, I would actually need a therapist, but I don't know, like it feels like there is nothing to say, and I just can't even understand myself. And a lot of people were saying in shows and films or something that, oh, you will, like, many times in your life when you're gonna be in different situations, you will think like, oh, what he or she, like mother or dad or someone, will tell you in this situation, what they will think, how happy they will be. Yeah, maybe I face that things, but I'm also thinking differently about that. And I'm thinking like, oh, if I'm trying to clean the house from things that are expired, like cosmetic stuff, for example, or things that are just have no fucking sense to be in this house, like, I don't know, an old loofah or something, and I want to put it in the trash. And I'm thinking, but it was my mother's stuff. How will she react on this? And that just breaks my heart in a second, because like, she's not even here, and I don't want to offend her there by doing something in here. Oh. Yeah, tears started to slide and coming out of my eyes. You know, this, not even small things, they are huge things when it comes to like crazy. And I used to have bulimia and anorexia. I don't know how to pronounce it, but like, you understand what I mean. And not having this mental breakdowns, eating disorder wise, so hard. Because I'm living without it like for 3 years, I guess, and I never felt better because I still have pain because I was doing this for 6 years straight. And even today I was like, okay, I'm gonna order and I wanna throw up so much. Like, I know that I'm gonna feel bad, and that's the only thing that stops me. Feel bad, I mean, not in a way of, oh, I ate and I threw up, not in the way that my body's gonna be in pain for next month. No joking in here. Like, I would not be able to pee without the pain, let's say that, okay? And I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna order foods, and even if it's gonna happen, like, it's I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. And the point that I'm waiting now for the delivery, I just really want to eat things that I ordered, but not like the whole amount, because the starting price for the delivery was more than a food that I wanted to order, so I had to add to the basket more items. But yeah, crazy. Whew. If you did not feel comfortable listening to me, I understand. And if you just, please, down in the comments section, say anything, like your opinion, what you think about things I said, like, because I truly need a feedback. I wanted to take a sip out of it. Very good, very nice. Yeah, I don't know what to say, because not very good, very nice. Yesterday when I came back home, I was looking at my hair and I was like, oh my gosh, they are so freaking long, because first layer of my hair is not as long as like this layer. Like, if you'll see it from here, yeah, like this is the first layer and this is like the whole amount. And just like, oh my god, they're so long, because I love this long of my hair. Why would I tell you that? I don't know, but yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. If you have any ideas, thoughts on this, you'll be very, very welcome if you comment in the comment section something. And yeah, if you know someone who's struggling with the same things, share this video, because hopefully it's gonna help someone. Yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Hope you well. Love you. Bye.